15 barely on a normal night. Can you imagine trying to do a 30?
In the shape that we're in, I mean, walking up the stairs gets us a little bit winded, so I don't know if I could do 30 laps
Look
at
at
all.
this. Yellow lights are down. We're going to go green. Colton Brock, Colton Miller. It's all Colton front row. Going to lead us to the start zone. You see them 2 orange cones. They can't fire till they're in that zone. It's green flag.
And Colton Brock got a great start there in 55, but look at this down low. Is the double O machine. Jet Stovall going side by side with Colton Miller for the second position. Stovall had a great start out there too. He almost had a shot at taking the lead coming out of that corner, but it's going to go to Colton Brock on lap number 1.
Colton Miller is going to clear Stovall as they go into turn 1. They've worked up that bottom a little bit before this race, trying to keep guys up off the bottom. As we're down the back straightaway, I thought Colton Miller was maybe going to get a run on Colton Brock, but out of turn 4, we have a 4-car battle for the lead as Colton Brock and Miller 1-2. Here comes Newman to the outside.
And while they've been hashing it out on the inside, Newman has been picking off about 1 car so far, but has been slowly and sneakily making his way forward here in that 14, going into turn number 3. Going to look out to the inside of the 33, Emma Colton Miller. Coming out of 4, got a good run coming out. Going to be side by side. Miller going to hold on for that second spot.
What I'm kind of watching and paying attention to that time crossing the line, Reagan Reinke from last starting spot. He's up to 8th. Kind of got to be within a few spots of Colton Miller on this one, but Colton Brock out front, Taylor Newman in second. Now Miller looking to the inside and Newman again as they go into 1.
And Newman took that spot from Miller here on the last lap. And now going to set their sights on the 55 of Colton Brock down the back straightaway. They go here as, again, the 22 of Regan Reinke has moved up, now passing Sunshine Mason Lamar in the 11. And that's right behind the 29 of Vetter, which is huge in the points here as their leaders have already caught traffic. They've already gotten around that 7 car off of the pace here a bit. Ooh, and the battle for the points right there, 3 wide in traffic there with the slower car, that number 7 machine of Raceland Rudlin.
Out of turn number 4 now to complete another lap. 24 laps to go. Colton Miller starting to figure something out, running that little bit lower line. Colton Brock, is there trouble on the 55? He just kind of dropped right back to Newman and Miller as we got a car stop down here at the Marketplace Food sign, the 24X.
That's Quint Irish going to be bringing out the Tough Trucks caution flag and doing a little bit of product placement for you. Did not see what happened out there for Quint Irish.
Did not either. I think this is a good, what we talked about over in the Reagan Reinke pit earlier tonight was cautions being timely.
Yes.
You know, I said when you start in the back, you know, you need cautions about every 6 laps to kind of just regroup. And we're right on that 6 lap mark.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like if you had to plan it a certain way, it landed right on it.
There's a replay just on his own. Got out of the corner and, lost the bite in the rear wheels. Did a good job of wallowing up so you didn't have to replace that sign for next year.
Craig Heupel at Marketplace Foods would have been happy with that ad placement. Getting them racked up, stacked up on the back straightaway. That white 22 on the outside of row number 3, that's your national points leader coming into tonight. He had a 6-point advantage over that black 33, black and orange 33, and that yellow and blue 29 that's right next to him. Green flag.
Oh boy, this is a crazy start. You can see that mid-pack out there. We got them dicing up all around the racetrack here in turns number 1 and 2. There were 24 to go. They settled down a bit.
Yeah, that mid-pack on was kind of, they spanned out.
And they'll come out of corner number 4 here, knock down another one. I see Reinke and Vetter side by side there for a moment. We're looking up at first, second, and third. Colton Brock, battle on his hands. Taylor Newman giving Brock all he can handle here down the back straightaway. As we come into turn number 3, coming down to 22 to go, right on that back bumper coming out of the corner.
Taylor Newman's going to look to the outside. Nothing doing, falls down in line. Reagan Reinke right now 1 spot away from being tied with Colton Miller. He's already passed Ryland Vetter. 1 more car, but that's expecting Miller not moving anywhere forward because Miller's knocking on the back door. Newman for second. Colton Brock still your Miller, your top 3.
And they settle down here, running single file roughly. Just as I say that, Newman goes up high. We're going to look at this at our side-by-side, corner to corner, I guess, as they head into turn number 3, or dual view, whatever you want to call it. And out of 4, you see Newman going high. As they look down low here, you can see Reinke battling with a 21 and Noah Lewis for position, trying to get himself closer to that 33 of Colton Miller here with 20 laps to go.
Yeah, you have the battle for the lead and the battle for 6th on your bottom screen as marker car, Raceland Rudlin, side-by-side battle. Ooh, so close there. That's going to give Miller a run as they go into turn 1. Can Taylor Newman hold on to second? Had to check up pretty hard there coming out of turn 2. Still 18 and a half laps to go. We're not even to a normal feature yet for these guys.
No, we're not. Usually around my home area, there are a couple tracks that do 20 laps, but there are a lot smaller racetracks than this one. And right now, they've settled back down. That's the good thing. But Newman, again, taking a shot at that race lead. That time, though, not as good of a run through the corner and is losing some momentum. See if they can rebound here, coming down to 17 to go this time by. Drives it through the center of the corner real good, but that launch coming off of the 55, coming out of that corner, is where he's making his money as of now.
Yeah, Colton Brock. He doesn't get through the center of the corner as well as Newman, but Newman gives it up on corner exit. Seems at both ends as Brock and Newman separate themselves from Miller by about 5 car lengths, 4 meager car lengths maybe on these NX Legends. As we haven't talked a whole bunch, still running 4th, Jet Stovall. We don't bring him up. He's solidly in 4th. Then you have the battle for 5th between Lewis and Reinke.
And there you see it right here on your screen going into turn number 3. Reinke just trying to find a way to get by. As traffic is still a ways in front of your race leaders here, this battle looking pretty good going into turn number 1. As Vetter taking a look now. Vetter in the mix, trying to get a run by. He can improve in every position he improves, also gives him a better shot at possibly winning the title. But now on turns 3 and 4, traffic is heating up right in front of your race leaders.
As we have that battle for 5th, Reinke to the inside of Lewis will take over 5th. That puts us in that tie scenario if nobody changes positions in the last 14 laps. Colton Brock still out front. Marker car of Campbell, meet him down the front straightaway here as they go into 1. But it's still Brock, Newman, and Miller, your top 3 that have separated out.
And right there, Brock a little tight on entry, but a good exit coming out of the corner. As they head on down the back straightaway here again, they clear the back marker car out there. And they're going to come into 3 and 4 again, coming out of 4, this time by coming down. Laps are winding away here, and Newman coming to call here in the 14T.
Newman is right there, trying to make something happen. Here he comes down underneath, does the crossover. Drag race down the back straightaway into turn 3. He lifts, gives Brock a little bit of room, but he's going to look again as they come out of 4. Marker car of Irish right in the center of the racetrack as they go into 1.
11 laps remain here. Brock going to drive it down low this time and get by Quint Irish in the 24X. But look at Newman. Newman getting a run. Down to the back wheel going into turn number 3. Brock, though, tries to shut the door as they come out of 4. And Newman again to the inside. Newman with a better run coming out of the corner, but Brock leads that time by. We got 10 to go.
Ohio driver a long ways from home, Colton Brock. Man, oh man, would he like to make this trip worth it and pick up a win. But Taylor Newman from Beaver Dam, Wisconsin. We got Ohio and Wisconsin battling for a feature win here at the Playground of Power. We're going to be in single digits. 9 laps remain.
That was a close call down the front straightaway here. As into turns number 1 and 2. How about this now? Miller's got some company. And Stovall is closing in. Along with that is Regan Reinke. Rinke needs to move up one more spot to clinch the point championship. Can he do it? And he's running out of time. We are down to 8 laps to go.
Rinke, 2 cars. The targets are right in front of him. Has Stovall and Miller. He's worked so hard to get to this point. He'll see 7 laps on the Concrete Mobile scoreboard this time. It's almost time to win it or wear it. You got to stick it out. He was looking for a caution. Remember, we said every 6 laps. We haven't got that second caution yet. He doesn't need it. He just needs to make something happen here.
And this is important right here. If Stovall can get by or Rinke can get by, Rinke going to drop down low. That will put him into the point lead as he moves up into the 4th spot, getting by Stovall that time by. Coming down to 6 to go. And Stovall gets down low and will beat him to the line.
Crossover by Stovall gives Stovall the 5th spot, and Rinke drops him back a spot, puts him in a tie again. That Colton Miller will be your champion if they finished as they are. But Rinke ain't done. He's to the outside of Stovall as they come out of turn number 4. Can he get the drive? Can he get the traction? Still Stovall, and he gets pinched in the wall.
That was a close call here down front. As now Miller going to try to drive around the outside of that 28 of Bronson Hawkins. He'll get on by him, the lap car. And now that gives him a little bit of breathing room because Hawkins in the same lane there for a moment with Stovall. Oh, but he wags a tail a bit. Miller still not out of the weeds here yet. We got 4 to go here, and it is picking up going into 1.
Man, it is a battle for 3rd and for a championship. Colton Brock about a 6-car length advantage over Newman. They're about a half straightaway ahead of this battle on your screen as Miller, he got slowed through the center. Chain reaction, Stovall gets into him, Rinke into Stovall. 3 laps to go.
Yeah, but look at this. They're already closing back in. Luckily, that didn't cost too much, but that might be just enough. That might be exactly what Miller needs to hold on for the title here. As up front, still a good battle going on here in traffic as well. 55 of Colton Brock. Still your race leader, High Race Green, 2 to go.
Brock and Newman out front. Rinke still in 5th. As they go into turn number 3, or down the back straightaway, leaders into turn number 3. Colton Brock, Taylor Newman for a feature win at the Dirt Nationals, the 2025 edition. White flag is out, 1 lap remains. As Colton Brock and Taylor Newman down the back stretch, the battle for the points has Regan Rinke to the outside of Jet Stovall as they go into turn number 3. This is for the national championship. Colton Brock is going to pick up your feature win, followed by Taylor Newman. And 3rd will go to Colton Miller. 4th to Regan Rinke. 5th to Jet Stovall.